Hey YouTube, it's Blake, Formullama. TCR's at Imola, off-track central Imola. A real tough one for the safety race in this. We're in a strong strength field race, 3.4, which just split. It's the quarter to 5 UK time on Thursday. Bit busier than I was expecting, to be honest. I think I did this equivalent race yesterday, and I think there was only about 10 or 11 people in a single lobby, and it was a poor strength field, about 1.8. I won that one at a relative canter. Um, just um, just really found a good groove around here. A little tweak to the setup to give it a bit of rear wing. This one is going to be a lot tougher. Matteo, however you say his name, car number one. He's not far off 8,000 I rating. He's very quick. I did jump in the fixed race yesterday, and largely stuck to the back of him most of the race. He was a bit scruffy, and I'm sure with an open setup, he's probably got something to give him that much bigger edge. I know Reese Watt, car number 8, pretty quick. I've not raced him on track, but one of the other Llama boys, Andrew Woodhouse-Woody, he put up a couple of screenshots of races he did in both the open and the fixed, and I think Reese may have won them both. I want to say Carl is reasonably quick, and I can't remember if Stefano, car number 4, was in the last race. I did. Well, we're going to qualify. Let's see how it goes. I think I'm going to go for a podium, car number 3. If I drive as well as I did yesterday, I see no reason why I can't get a podium. As long as I can, if my race pace is in the low 55s with the odd high 44, especially with a toe, that put me in really good stead. I can't actually remember what my qualifying time was yesterday. I think it was a low 56 that got me pole in the race yesterday, but like I say, this was the low strength field race, and I actually invalidated my second lap, which is where you got the extra tyres there. I was probably on course for a 55.2, 55.3 at a guess, so that's got to be my aim in this session, a low 55. I'm not sure I've got it in me to get a high 54. I would expect pole to be in the low 54 range, low to mid. There may be a 53, it may surprise me, but I'm pretty sure you're going to need a couple of extra laps tyre warm-ups to hit a 53. Fully now prepared to eat my words after that, but I'm hoping I don't see a 53 anyway, because that would be a rather humbling experience, and I can't get anywhere. This is the chicane I tend to get most of my off tracks. I did tidy it up yesterday. It was the day before Tuesday when I think I did a 12x race. It can't have been Tuesday actually. Tuesday was my bad one with Clayton. Maybe it was the first one I did on Wednesday actually. Yeah, it was. It's before I went out for my run. I got a 12x in P2. And the leader had the 11x, we kind of just kept updating each other on this having off.
Green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
A bit too much waffling on that outlap actually. I normally do a bit more tyre scrubbing and dragging the brake. I haven't done this time, so expecting the tyres to not quite be at their peak. I can definitely tell that the understeer non-compliant there. That's a horrendous first game. Just treat this as a second outlap, really.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Tough double right-hander down here at Criminale. Back end really wants to step out. easy to spin the car out there on lap 1 in particular in the race. I've experienced that. Tippy toe through the chicane, don't run too wide on the exit. Might just sneak a high 56 if I take these final couple of corners well, if not it's a low 57, which I know is nowhere near where I should be. Hopefully find a bit of pace second lap. Yeah, definitely not a good quali prep here. Gonna be a 56, so it'll be the first time the hour, so 54.4 for a first lap.
One more lap.
Maybe Matteo is gonna get us to 53. Yeah, I find myself well down the order here.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Yeah, some big gains there as I've got the tyre temp. Still a bit safe through here. Not a lot of time on the table, but focusing on making sure we don't invalidate. I think we were scrubbing the tyres up here where we last lap. Yeah, it cost me a bit that much time, but it's coming back to me a little. Missed the apex a bit there. Compromised myself on the exit to make sure I kept the lap lead up. Oh. Perfect example of how you have to really fight the rear through that. Really need this to be a low 55. Poor final couple of corners. 55.3 is it going to be? Might even be a 0.4. Might be great. 0.3. Oh, instantly finished. Oh, this is the last one. What was that put at 6? 55.3. Matteo didn't find too much time second lap compared to us. 54.2, and look how close it is actually. 54.9, 54.9, 55.0, 55.1. Me 55.3, but I don't think that was entirely representative. With a better outlap and a cleaner final couple of corners, I would have pretty much expected to be in the 55.0 mark. Reese, a solid time, if not probably a little disappointed himself. Should just have a quick look to see if everyone. So he only found half a tenth, so I think the 55.5 first lap I take as more representative.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck.
You normally find at least half a second, so I'd say he could have hit 54. Andreas found 3/10. Benjamin 3/10. Wow, Manuel 54.9 on his first lap. So he left time on the table. Stefano found a second. Slowed the race setup. We forgot to actually take brakes down in that session. We'll try going a bit aggressive on the way, aggressive in terms of piling on a bit more rear wing. Hope it doesn't compromise me too much in a straight. See if we can get position off the line. Audis are normally a quick car to go off the line. We've got 5 Hyundais all ahead. Certainly the car of choice.
Green flag, green flag.
Wow, car ahead did not go. I think I had a better launch than Andreas. But I had to really pull out. I'm not gonna. I want to tuck him behind him.
Clear on the left.
Ran me wide a bit there. Totally off track, I think, yeah. So sketchy through there. Oh, someone's well up at the back. Octavian. The only thing with the additional click of rear wing is the extra understeer it brings, particularly while the tyres are cold. And off track, just avoided it. I think that would have been right on the limit. See if we can stick with these, or if they are just going to be a league above. Car number 1 will definitely just go up the road. Side by side P2. This could really slow up, or there could be an accident. It's cleared it pretty nicely, actually. Good move. That's Manuel, who we saw didn't get the second quali lap in, so definitely on pace. So probably start and line up P2. More representative order, I think, now. Oh, he's out of shape. Oh, he's just, I don't think he was going for a move there. Suddenly saw him getting very sideways. I thought he may have been skittling into Manuel there, that would have been catastrophic. All this commotion, we've caught up. Car number 1 said, yeah, thank you very much. I'm off, or you lot fight over P2.
Car looks fine, no damage to report.
First part of that chicane is where I usually get my off tracks, just when taking the Formula 1 line and really riding the curves. Can't do that here. Be careful not to take that one too tight, it's easy to get those slow down. That's an off track. It's a little too much. They're the annoying ones because they're the unnecessary ones. Still pushing a bit wide, hitting on the throttle a little too soon to feel the tyres are cold. Having some graphics issues. A little off-putting. Running smoothly, hopefully that sorts itself out. Benjamin did drop back down as low as P9, I think, after his bad start. So he picked his way back at P7. If you start back in the wreaths for P6, he's evidently got the pace. Is this going to be what's happening for the next 13-14 laps then? Just follow the leader. Put the session best delta on the screen, just giving a bit of a reference to follow. See how my lap times are doing. 55.0, yeah, I'd say low 55s. High 54s being in the draft. bit scruffy for the second part, was going to the first bit really well. There's a limit to how much we sort of tackle the extra inside bumps on the inside of the curbs. Q3 is getting pretty racy again, and Manuel. It's like 8th place down, and Jeffrey's just going to get to work a bit harder. I think they've put their place as a slot. Cleaner through there. It's not side by side, he's just having a little look. What is he going for? He is going for it. Just slows them down. Very risky if he's just bumping someone and getting off track. They're going to continue their fight. And to the final couple of corners. A lot of squeezing going on. Got to be ready for anything up here. Bit of a door to door. Got to be careful not to get off track out there. Oh, this is getting messy. This is getting messy. I'm going to stick behind number 6. He would have been close to getting off track the way he was crystallized.
Car on your left.
Okay, and defensive. There's a lot of cars in close proximity here, and I don't like it.
Clear.
Wow.
Clear on the right.
They were spearing this way and that. We just kept holding back just enough to give us a bit of space for when the next bit happened. Benjamin's taken the opportunity there to get past. Oh, and Reese sends it right back at the inside. If the M2 can keep fighting, that'd be nice. This isn't an ideal corner to be going side by side though. Reese is actually stuffing behind. Right, Manuel's up to toe, so it's a big crash for him. We went a bit deep there, just about clung on. Certainly a bit of luck that helped us avoid getting caught up in that there. It was also good driving, knowing where to back out. You know, I had a good run, I could have gone in the middle, made it 3 wide down to turn 1. I could have tried to cling on round the outside, but I was waiting for something to crack on. Something was going to kick off and have to limit it. I've just got to get our head down now. I'm conscious Benjamin's probably going to come up to us and get past. 1 second gap. See how that goes. Again, just getting a little bit greedy on the second part. Lost ourselves a 10th. We lost Manuel from the race. Andreas is still going, he's P6. He's tucked up behind Reese now. Sure if he picked up any damage.
No damage, car looks clean.
Oh no. Take the off track.
Car right, slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course. Clear.
Glad to stay with that and just lose the one position. That was good tactical. I knew it was turned into the first bit. I realised I was playing too smooth there. Annoyingly, it put me in the danger zone again. I might have to start going back into fourth through there. I'm obviously clearly just on the rev limiter. I think when I was first making the decision to go to third, I wasn't carrying as much speed. Yeah, felt a bit sluggish being in fourth. Off track Benjamin. A lot more control through there. Just lost Octavian to a toe and a disconnect. Down to 9 runners. This will be a 54. Fours will be. Oh, don't touch the wall. 54s will be just the ticket if I want to try and keep people. Oh, it's gone for it behind. Oh, they've gone again. It's Andreas involved as well. Man? Andreas, come on, that's 2 now. One for the incidents to watch back on, see if obviously he's been involved in both, doesn't necessarily mean he was at fault. It's just so difficult to overtake cleanly around here. There's corners that aren't really designed for 2 cars to be going through. It was a lot of intake. It will of course play on my mind though that he has been involved in 2 and I'm can't drive in too much fear, otherwise we'll throw ourselves off the track. Reese didn't wreck out at least, he's still going back in P8. He's probably got the pace that I can see him get back up to P6. Try it 4th this time. He leaves a bit on the exit, but all in all, not too bad. What will be interesting is if Andreas did get times 4 contact, perhaps. That won't be too helpful on his instant count. Some good runs on Benjamin's turn 1. I don't really want to throw one off the inside, I'd rather try and force him into the his best lap is a 55.3. I've got to appreciate that my ability to do the 54s is largely due to tone. Yeah, I'm not just going to sit behind if I feel like I can't cut. do have a genuine chance to get past. I will spit my words out eventually. Oh, Andreas has dropped back, hasn't he? He must have had a slow down. That's handy. Stops me having to focus on my rear view. Benjamin's pace, isn't it? He seems to drop well. Time flies when you're having fun. We are past halfway, 16 lap race it'll be, well not 9. I do think it's going to be very difficult to have any kind of attempt at P3 without Benjamin making a little mistake through this double left-hander. Good exit here. So I'll close in on him up to the corner, but yeah, nowhere near having a look, nor would I really want to. In fact, he's just gone and done a PB that lap, so that kind of pace will be fine. It was only when he was doing 55.3s. Gained a 10th on the car ahead, but we need a lot more than that for us to sort of drive ourselves up to him. And he sort of made his breakaway when all that shenanigans was going on into turn 1. Got a good lap here, caught second up on our best. Won't be able to, I'm very reliant on Benjamin's pace to be able to see that through to the end. You get the slipstream down the straights, which is all good, but you also get a bit of disturbed air the rest of the lap, which isn't so fun and beneficial. We're at 4x so far. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of happy. This is just one of those tracks. I was saying it in sort of the Formullama group chat we've got. Some tracks are just heaven for safety racing. You can really build up and build back. Some tracks you just know. Track when it's a script, you're just going to burn through that buffer. So this is a race where 16 laps. To be fair, if I have 8 incidents, 8 off tracks, 1 every 2 laps, I'm guaranteed to lose safety rating, but I'll take that as a tolerable an acceptable amount. Yeah, so this is not going to be a week where I stress about safety rating, thinking, oh, I've got point 2 here, point 3 there. It is just what it is. It's the same for everyone. We had Charlotte Roval last week, which was, it's very difficult to get an off track there, so you were able to get buffers there, use it here. It all balances out over a season, really. I thought I might get away with that. I just had 2 wheels still on the curb, but obviously not. It's been a little wider than the car ahead was. But he was on a stick with his line. I thought he was okay. This is going to pour a lap. Just going to turn a fan on, so I apologise if the audio starts getting a bit messy. Stay on. Yeah, we're good. better. My setup's up in the loft, so whilst we may still only be in mid-April in the UK, it can still get quite stuffy with the computer going, and I always have my work office up here, so the sort of monitors and laptops on the go, emitting a bit of heat. A few cats in the household as well to share some heat, so yeah, it does get pretty warm. In the summer it definitely calls for a portable aircon unit to make it somewhat bearable to do my racing. We're just kind of coasting to the line then here really, as a pack. Brilliant pace out the front from the number 1 Matteo. I mean, he's only getting 18 I rating for a win, which kind of shows how the system expects him to perform. 54.0 is a mighty pace. Would not be surprised to see him just tick into a 53 before the end of this race. Behind him, our little P2 to P5 pack lap him pretty similarly. A couple of subprime laps by me, but we're still largely in the low 55s. Anything between a high 54 and a 55.2 is kind of what we're all bouncing to. Andreas did do a 54.7 last lap, but he would still need to take a good chunk of that regularly to close in this time. I was a bit distracted there. I also went into that double left-hander with the Delta at 3/10 positive, and it's come straight back down to negative since that's come to a PB. I must have taken that really poorly on my best lap. That's a pleasant surprise. So there's definitely more time in there. 54.9 now, my personal best in this race. Dare say if I was able to hook everything up, I could probably do a 0.6 or 0.7. Nicely demonstrated by taking a 10th in the first sector lane. 54.9 behind, so no closing there. Oh, just got a bit of a slide on. Guys, tickled the gravel on the outside. Taken off track and lose a bit of time. Reese has stayed P8. I think I did just see a yellow flash up on him. He did a 57 last lap, so maybe carrying a bit of damage. Not quite made progress back to what I thought he would. Scoring some time back there as well. Yeah, up towards the 54.5. Piecing that all together isn't always physically possible. Reason being, you could potentially really compromise the end of one sector to give you a good run on to the next one. So it's not doable to go flat out and achieve the same times. Oh, that's another one. Yeah, up to 7. Did say 8, so I hope I don't go beyond 8. I'll definitely be getting a -4 on the safety rating because I'll drop below 3. We want to limit just how much we're dropping down. Fighting the back end a little bit again. Let's roll this in here, try and pick up the throttle early. Focus on the exit of the corner rather than the entry. It's a bit uphill run. Little snatch of the brake there, thought I was going to go wide. Let's make sure I split the speed up. sort of clinging onto the tiniest fractions of racetrack there. Little lead by Benjamin. Hit the right one of the two to messed up there. At least he could piece it all together for the second one, which obviously you need to focus on the exit. If he had gone as deep as he did in the first part and the second part, I probably would have been alongside on their stage and passed into turn one, given the straight line speed of the Audi. I've been a battle between us, but I've been a presence in his mirrors. He knows I'm here, just in the back of his mind. I'm not challenging him, but any sort of mistake he may make, I'm here to pick up the pieces as I continue to make my own mistakes. It's a whole different mentality chasing the cars. I'm thinking I had my 12x yesterday because I was largest behind another car and we were both pushing to the limit, and I was in a weaker strength field race and I was largely in control for the whole race, just driving it to the win. I think I only got two or 3x.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
You're just naturally driving within yourself. Just naturally take your foot off the gas. I mean, I'm not pushing to get past him as such, I'm just trying to stay in touch with him. And it's the impact of the car ahead. Just creating a bit of aero disturbance as well. White flag at the line, we'll try and keep it at 9x, keep it at single figures. Tried it and thought, yeah, I'm really not sure which I prefer. They both seem to have their downsides.
Flag, stay smooth.
Seem to be revving the nuts off it by keeping it in third, or it seems sluggish in fourth. Weird one. There we go, Matteo gets his 53, in fact he's hit 2 of them back to back. That's not where our focus should be. Our focus should be on his last lap. Let's try and finish with a PB. Come on, we're green. Good exit. Yeah, really reaping the rewards of that exit. Quarter second up here. Struggle to really get the right braking point for this corner mine. That was good. Maintain the delta.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Oh, he seemed barely on the brakes there. Or maybe been a little bit late. I think he was probably just playing that safe so he didn't pick up a slowdown or anything. Caught me out. He's still up. So keep him third this time. Try and get on the power early through here without getting the next. Yeah, PB, here we go. It's going to be a 54.7. Seven, 3-1, that'll do. I'll take that. Quick lap from Benjamin.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Andreas did a 54.4 at some point. Oh, he did it last lap as well. That was the third quickest lap of the race for me. Yeah, so I don't really think there's much to watch from my perspective. Let's just get straight into the action. So, well, here we go. So this is it. Right, let's try and dissect this then. So we actually need to take this a lot further back, I think. Did it start at the... Yes, it did. Oh, so of course Andreas wasn't actually part of the initial drama. So that's... The constant was Manuel, wasn't it? So let's take it even further back. Aqua Minerale. So got a good half 2/3 of lap here. So he gets a little slide on there, which compromises his exit. So the car behind, which is Stefano, has got a run. And this was still fairly early, but I mean it's quite aggressive and positive move by Stefano. Dangles a nose up there, all clean. They both give each other room. Stefano again gets a better exit. Again, just positions himself just on the inside, gets briefly alongside, so he deserves a space. I mean, he's just about got a car's width. A little bit of bumping. I think I said at the time there was going to be bumping doors, and they do start door banging a bit. 6 gets them pushed off wide, which is then where he loses his momentum. Number 2 then has his run. There's a bit of quarter panel contact. So 6, they see me. You've just about seen my bonnet at the bottom. I'm getting the run here. I mean, if I was really, really aggressive, I could have threaded the needle between the two of them. But I start easing off, especially here. I don't want to hang it around the outside, so I back out nice and early. Don't want any part of it. And then they touch there, touch. It's just, I mean, and then he's in the wall. It's, I don't know what's going to be the best way to watch this. Just slow it down. There's a lot of bouncing. A lot of it kind of, once you had the initial one, they end up almost unintentionally, consistently bouncing with each other. I mean, I'm going left, right here. Still going left, right. Then I commit to the left. Watch it from my cockpit, because I remember at the time I was all over the place. Where am I here? I'm just going to wind it back a little bit more. Just watch my inputs. Watch it from me. Oh, let's get rid of eye overlay again. Just gets in the way. No. No, not right now. Leave me alone. Okay. Well, I kind of want to see the telemetry as well at this point. So, I normally brake. Yes, I'm already off the throttle here and I'm braking early. I normally brake here when I pass this bit of the track. There's a little bit of tarmac. So I've already started braking here, and I come off 100% throttle this far away from the corner. It is miles away. I just don't want any part of it. I'm just like, yeah, you two go on. Keep an eye on my steering here, so obviously I've got to get through the corner. And then just slow it down. So I'm right, I'm left, I'm right, I'm left. Then it's hold it left. It was frightening to be behind, it really was. So I had the slipstream from the car ahead, which kind of would have almost got me alongside the number 2, I reckon. I mean, I kind of saw the 6 coming back up, foresaw the 6 coming back over, so... But yeah, here, I didn't know which way to go. I was on and off the throttle, and then there we go, found the gap, beautiful. One more time, just going to take it a little bit back just to see the hovering the throttle and the brake, not really sure what to do. Yeah, really good driving by me there. Just the presence of mind that foreseeing the danger. Okay, so, and then, wow, this is what I was going to find next. So number 2 up the inside. He's just left no room. Yeah, that Reese was fully entitled to have a moan about that. He's come from quite far back anyway. It looks like I was closer to Benjamin. I mean, Reese left the door open because he's not expecting anything. Yeah, I can kind of see from my perspective, it's a similar gap. It looks a bit closer actually. It's just noticed he's still not at any point alongside. He just about gets this tiniest slither. Apologies for the camera work. Actually, this would be a good shot. It's the tiniest slither alongside on the apex of the first corner. And then, I mean, I'm sure he'll say he bounced off the curb, which is fair enough, but you've got to sort of account for that. So where else do you want Reese to go? He's as far right as he can be, and it's a slither of contact. He's just at no point was Andreas alongside. That was very unlucky. Both incidents were just messy. I said they weren't malicious. I'm just going to watch the previous incident from his perspective. I think it's a similar thing in terms of bouncing over the curbs. Again, it's just one of those. You don't want to lay into the guy. They weren't. This move was on. This was fine. If anything, he's had the door closed on him, which has caused the contact. Then he's bounced off the curb. Yeah, so he's more alongside here, just granted, but I think he's entitled to space here. The car on the outside would have seen in enough time. So they've touched. He's bounced over the curbs, which then straightens him up and hits the 6. 6 then it almost does the same thing. He's then bouncing over, loses full control of the car. The 2 hasn't been able to pull out to the left, and they've touched. They seem to get away with it because they straighten up here, and then they're both still. Then it's that extra actually. It seems like they're fine and they've survived it probably at this point, and then the 6. I don't know why he kind of goes hard left. Interesting from his cockpit actually. Is he still trying to save the car, or was that a bit of a I'm annoyed, I'm going to turn you. I mean, it was messy, it was really, really messy. So bouncy over the curves. Touch, yeah. Ends up straightening him up. Is he still fighting the car? Right. Yeah, he's still fighting the car, still wheel right and left. And then they just touch, and then he's the unlucky one that goes into the wall. I dare say that was probably the only 2 instances of the race. Yeah, this was this one again. Oh, it's just the tiniest. It's pixels. Oh, that's so unlucky. And then we've got Reese. Is he just going to clip the wall on the... Is it blink? No, I'm not sure. That was it. Right, so what did we get in the end? It was P4, wasn't it? It was P4. It was P4. It was 21 gaining on the I rating. So the first race we did of the week round here was Tuesday. We were very unlucky. We got taken out early on. We lost a clean 100 I rating from just about 4.2 down to 4.099 or something. So we recovered that now with 4 decent races. Safety rating, we knew the hit was coming. We got 9, a little higher than I liked, but to be fair, I'd take 6 to 8. And that's kind of, it's been alluded to, it's Spot who actually gains in these races. Stefano gained 2 points with a 4x. It's pretty much negatives across the board. Other than that, 54.7 on that last lap was good enough for the 4th quickest lap, so P4 was probably right. Andreas was a little out of position. Benjamin fought back well after his tardy start. Reese never quite got back going. He did back into the wall, didn't he, after the incident, so he could have had a bit of damage. I think the incident was on lap 8. His best lap was lap 7, so it does kind of correlate that he probably had a bit of damage. Success, yeah, I'll take that. Successful race. Special shout out to Carl, getting 0 incidents. Yeah, I'm in awe of that performance because I think that's so difficult to do. On there, just before we do sign off, actually, two things I do want to check. Reese's times. Do we see him? He did get back into the 55.6s, 55.3s, so actually he wasn't too bad. He was pretty much bang on. In fact, he did beat his best lap on the last 2 laps, but he would have had an off track, so it's not officially your best lap because it's not valid. And I'd also just wanted to watch Benjamin start, kind of see what he did, because it was a stinker. And maybe have a little look at how he came back. So if I'm on his cockpit, I don't know the start process for these cars. I know how to get the Audi off the line, but I haven't got any of the others. So let's have a listen. He's revving. He's revving. He seemed to react appropriately. It just then he seemed to lose all his revs. Yeah, he bogs down and just no one else does. So. How many positions did he lose? He was P4, wasn't he? So P4. Let's have a look. So he's lost 1 position, 2 position, 3 position, 4 position, 5 position, 6 position. There you go. He kind of immediately gets that one back. Yeah, so he's down 5. Nice confident move there. Down 4. Another lovely run. He's going to be brave. Yeah, no one's not really going to fight it. P3 behind Andreas now. No, he's not. He's behind Reese, isn't he? I think actually he gains pretty much all his positions after the shenanigans. Which will be the next lap. I'm pretty sure we were all just sort of circulating this order until the end of this lap start the next, where it all kicks off. Yeah, here we go. Interesting to see what his view of it was actually. Always nice to see how different people react to their perspectives of races. So he's got a decent gap back, so you can probably see it's all getting a bit messy. He brakes pretty much at that concrete point, which is kind of my point. Yeah, it's all backed up, and then you manage to get the run here on Reese. Nicely done. Just before we sign off, I forgot how aggressive I had to swerve around off the line. So I think I had a good run on the number 2, but I just had to really go hard right. Lights out. I wasn't that much of a good run on the number 2 actually. I mean I was still semi-alongside, but thankfully my reactions were quick enough to immediately hold it right. It would have been a bit risky going left. I mean, I think my first instinct was go left, but that was a gap that could very easily have closed. Yeah, he just doesn't move. Well, he does move at a very slow pace. Right, well that was quite an interesting race, a couple of incidents. So this video probably will make the cut. Probably the one and only I produced for Imola. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you disagreed with some of my analysis of the incidents, feel free to whack them in the chat. But yeah, until next time, bye bye.